Sir, I've just spoken with your doctors, and they've informed me that you have the plague and you're dying. I'm so sorry, sire.
Yes, Ivo, thank you for stating the obvious.
I picked through the records with a fine-tooth comb, and it seems I found your son. He's in a village called Crothford, I believe? Yes, Crothford.
Bring me all the boys.
Now, sire, are you really sure it's such a great idea to bring all these young men here? They're quite ill and they could all get sick. Now, we really don't want the plague getting out of hand here.
Who asked you, sir? Now stay in your lane if you don't want to be kicked out of this castle right this second.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Will do.
Attention, attention! King Harold Quatremain has come down with a terrible illness. We are looking to find his son, and if you are in the appropriate age range, you must come with us now.
I mean, I have parents, so I really don't think that the king is my father. But, I mean, I'll come with you if you want.
Now, the king can never be too careful. Come with me now, please.
My king, you'll find I did an extraordinary job. Here are all the contenders to be your son.
Don't flatter yourself, Ivo. It's really not that hard of a job.
That one. That's my beautiful son. How could I ever forget the face? Come here, child. I really don't know about that. I don't think that I'm your son. Well, don't be silly. Of course you're my son. How could I forget my own son's face? Ivo, come back here. This is my son. We need to get him dressed. Your Majesty, I made a horrible mistake. Your son doesn't live in Crothford. He lives in Crossford, a neighboring village. Now don't be ridiculous. Of course he's my son. Excuse me, I really don't think that... Nonsense. I will take this boy to be fitted for his kingly robes. I haven't got much time left. You know what? Fine. It's just fine. You're to be the new king. Now I must know, what's your name? My name is Ethelbert Sparrow. What kind of a last name is that? Or first name? It's horrid. Now, if you're apparently the son of King Quatremain, that shall also be your last name. You'll be hereby known as George Quatremain. Sounds good to me. I'll just go gather my belongings and then I'll return.
My goodness, where have you been? You can't just leave your wife at home like that, worried sick. Oh, you better have an excuse.
Well, I truly do have an excuse this time, but you'll never believe me.
Try me.
Okay, so the king is dying, and I was invited back to his castle. They don't know who his son is, and they need an heir to the throne, and I fitted the right age leap, so the king chose me to be his son. Apparently, his real son lives in Crossford or something, but I'm going to be the next king. So now we've got to get back to the castle.
My word, I guess you did have an excuse. But this is extraordinary. No more long days of hard work on the field just to give away all that we've earned. And now, even though we're not slaves, there's no more of this bottom of the pyramid hard-working lifestyle.
You don't need to tell me twice. Now go and fetch your things, and then we'll head off to the castle for our new luxurious life. Oh, and when we get there, my name might be George. Just to keep in mind. Oh lordy, sire, are you okay? My stars, I think he's dead. Oh no, I guess it's time to crown George as the new king. Oh, he's dead. Should I feel bad because he's my father? Don't be ridiculous. You know as well as I do that he's not your father. Just be happy that he's claimed you as his son. Now, let's take a moment of silence for our fallen king. And now we're going to crown the next great king of our land, King George Quatremain the First. Thank you. I feel so honored to be the illegitimate son of the king. This means I'm the queen, right? Actually, Gilda, I'm not quite sure if this relationship is working out. I think we should separate. That's okay. I don't love you either. My first decree as this king is to say that the name Gilda shall never be spoken again, and she shall be tried for a witch as well.